guys, it's about a week before season here. I'm trying to be a little quiet just because we're up in our food plot and I know the deer aren't very far away. Came to hang a set right here. It's not in the most ideal spot, but we looked ahead at the weather and it's like a west-northwest wind for opening day. And if that's where the deer are coming out in about the middle of the food plot, but with a northwest wind is blowing back toward us and it's way too risky. If our shooters aren't coming out till later and all the doe they'd pick us off. So we're playing it safe here. We're a little bit more out of the game, but we still have a chance. So hopefully, as you guys can see, this food plot's hammered, but they're still coming out here. We probably have about 3 deer that we'd be willing to shoot. At any given time they can come out of this corner. Our main shooter, he usually comes out more in the middle, but like I was saying, it's impossible to get a stand there with a northwest wind because you'd have no chance and blow all the deer out the first day. So hopefully next Saturday we'll have some luck here.
Eli and I just made it to the stand here. We're overlooking our turnip food plot here. We've been watching really big buck here all summer, and I peeked over the hill last night and one of them was out in the food plot. So we got a northwest wind blowing it back over toward the road here. It's going to be a little iffy. They've been coming out probably like 8 yards away, so I'm not sure if they'll be in bow range or not, but it's more of just an observation set kind of. And I mean, they easily could walk by us here, but there's a few bucks in here that we're going after. One of them Eli's going to shoot, so he brought his bow. Then there's a couple other ones that I'm looking forward to getting. So should be a good set, and hopefully they start moving here pretty soon. course, he was standing directly behind, and then he just turned right straight back and walked away. At one point, I was full draw on him. He just needed to take a step left, but instead, he just wheeled around basically and left. There's another deer coming out as I'm speaking now. We've got at least 10 deer out in the field now. Hopefully, another mature buck comes back. I don't think he'll work his way back in here, but you never know. That was exciting. I got the shakes now. I guess, hopefully, we'll get a buck on the ground by the end of the night. I see another one. Okay guys, we got about 15 minutes until the sun goes down. We just had 2 more doe come out, and then there's some more coming out on the far end too. It looks like a little buck. But the buck that I was drawing back on, he bedded down out there probably 100 yards. He's just kind of scratching his back, whatnot, so hopefully he gets up or another one comes out of this corner here. Or at least we lay eyes on one of our shooters. One of them was here last night, so you never know. We probably got a half hour left of shooting time, so with any luck, one will make its way in.
Alright, Isaac and I just got back to the house here. We couldn't do a closing interview out in the stand because we were covered up in deer. I did end up drawing back on that one buck. He just kind of worked off the end of the field. I couldn't get a clean shot, so I never shot him, but we didn't spook too many deer getting out, so we'll give it a few days rest or week rest, and I'm sure they'll be right back out there, and hopefully we can get another opportunity at that buck again.